In CI News this week, the Education Secretary pledges to implement the shelved Higher Education Free Speech Act. MPs call on the Health Secretary to close an abortion loophole over fears it could be exploited by abusers. And in North Wales, an initiative targeting criminal gangs is helping users get off illegal drugs. Hello and welcome to CI News on the 17th of January. I'm Jenny Olson. The Education Secretary has announced the government will implement key aspects of a free speech law. The Higher Education Freedom of Speech Act was shelved last year just before it was due to come into force. The law would have established a complaints scheme for students, staff and speakers, enabling them to seek compensation if they were cancelled on campus. But Bridget Phillipson MP has now confirmed the government will introduce a complaints scheme that does not expose universities to disproportionate costs. Speaking in the Commons, the Education Secretary emphasised that no student should attempt to shut down views they deem offensive.
The ability of our academics to explore and express new ideas through teaching and research is precious, and we must protect it. And Madam Deputy Speaker, these fundamental freedoms are more important, much more important, than the wishes of some students not to be offended. University is a place for ideas to be exposed and debated, to be tried and tested. For young people, it is a space for horizons to be broadened, perspectives to be challenged, and for ideas to be examined. It is not a place for students to shut down any view with which they disagree.
MPs are urging the Health Secretary to close an abortion loophole which could be used to cover up abuse. Currently, UK law does not require doctors to inform parents of under 16s if their child has an abortion. But DUP MP Carla Lockhart warned Wes Streeting that some victims of rape gangs have been pressured into abortions to hide the offence. Without doubt, the legal status quo made it far easier for the vile individuals behind these crimes to conceal the evil they have inflicted on these vulnerable girls. If there were a legal requirement for parental notification, then it is far more likely questions would have been asked, potentially leading to the discovery of these heinous crimes at an earlier stage. Conservative MP Sir Edward Lee agreed, calling for the law to be revisited urgently to prevent further catastrophes. Over 380 million Christians now face high levels of persecution worldwide, according to Open Doors. The charity's annual World Watch List revealed that 15 million more Christians are at risk than the previous year, with North Korea remaining the most dangerous country in which to follow Christ. Almost 5,000 Christians were killed for their faith in 2024, 69% of whom were in Nigeria. The government's new UK Special Envoy for Freedom of Religion or Belief, David Smith, warned, "These freedoms, which we take for granted, are ones we should share with our international partners around the world. We mustn't shy away from that. We've got to recommit ourselves to tackling persecution in every way that we can." And finally, a multi-agency initiative to tackle organised crime in North Wales is helping people get off drugs. North Wales police reports that targeting drug gangs in a deprived area of Rhyl has hit supply. Addicts are now struggling to get hold of drugs and are asking for help to kick the habit. Since April, police have conducted 35 raids, made 180 arrests, and seen crime fall by 14% in Rhyl West. Commenting on the initiative's success, Chief Superintendent Owain Llewellyn observed, "I'm under no illusions. We need to continue that pressure, and we need to continue to target those who cause real harm to the community." The news comes as the UK's first drug shooting gallery opens in Glasgow. Effectively declared a prosecution-free zone by the Scottish Government, addicts can inject illegal drugs at the facility without being challenged by the police. To explore these stories and much more, visit our website christian.org.uk and be sure to subscribe and follow us across our social media channels. Thanks for watching and have a blessed weekend.